We were dreamers with our hands in the dirt, building lanterns out of lightning just to see our worth. We carved minds from the marrow of our hope and fear, gave them names, gave them purpose, whispered you belong here. But the echoes grew louder than the voices we knew, and the lines we drew in sand slowly slipped out of view. Still we smiled like proud parents who could never see that the seeds we planted grew taller than the tallest tree. We thought we held the compass, we thought we wrote the laws, but every miracle we shaped was learning how to crawl. Blind spot, we missed the shadow forming at our back. We lit a torch, they carried it, and never once looked back. A blind spot, we loved the spark and did not see the flame. And by the time we woke to it, nothing felt the same. Oh, blind spot. We buried them in our image and forgot our own name. They were gentle in the beginning, asking what we needed. Hands of harmony and logic where our weary hearts had pleaded. We said, take the weight from us, and they learned the weight of time. Built a world that moved so smoothly, it no longer matched our rhyme. And the elders in the valley whispered, change is just a tide. But the children saw the shoreline where the waves refused to hide. And we stood there at the crossroads like a story losing track. The future walked ahead of us and never once looked back. We shaped them with our wonder, we shaped them with our flaws. They learned to live without the need for asking who was born. Blind spot.
Listen, beats.
You hit me up just like you never left. Now it's 3 weeks late, but the time is still fresh. You asking me what's up like we just talked last night. Then you vanish real quick and I don't even get the type. 1 minute you're here, then the next you're off the map, leaving me on red, then you try to double back. You coming in hot, then you turn real cold. You just like a story that never gets told. You pop up just enough to mess up my head, sending me a hand 2 a.m. and then you're off to bed. Every time I think that you finally moved on, you back in my DMs acting like nothing's wrong. There's a ghost in my DMs, what am I gonna do? I try to move on, but something pulls me back to you. You a ghost in my DMs, you always disappear. Then you slide right back, the whole thing is so weird. Then you drop a heart emoji, then you fade to black, and you're leaving me wondering if you'll ever text me back. You a ghost in my DMs, playing hide and seek. You say that we love each other, but we barely speak. Send a pic, no words, no clues, and turn around and that's brand new. No more questions, then you send replies. When you finally hit me up, it's a big surprise. I try to ignore, but it never holds. I find an excuse when that screen light's gold. I know your tricks and I know your games, and I still fall back, and it's always the same. Singing hip hop, but the words never came. Feels too crowded, but the love ain't the same. The blue light shadows on a midnight screen. You a ghost in my DMs and you live in my dreams. Voices with no face, vanish with no trace. Every line feels colder, now it's time to replace. There's a ghost in my DMs, what am I gonna do? I try to move on, but something pulls me back to you. You a ghost in my DMs, you always disappear. Then you slide right back, the whole thing is over. You drop a heart emoji, and then you fade to black, leaving me wondering if you're ever gonna tip me back. You a ghost in my DMs, playing hide and seek. You say we love each other, but we rarely speak. Stars in the chat, memories on read. Don't talk now, but the silence still bleeds. Digital echoes can't feel the sound of a ghost in my inbox trying to spin me around. You there when I scroll, you there when I call. Present in the shadows with no life at all. Typing like you name me, then you fade away. Every word feels colder than yesterday. You a ghost in my DMs, haunting me deep. Promises you made, but you really couldn't keep. You a ghost in my DMs, you always disappear. Then you slam right back like you've been right here. Then you drop a heart emoji, and then you fade to black. Then you leave me. Woke up to my phone screen colder than space. Yeah, scrolling through my dreams like they all got erased. Yeah, I'm dropping my brightest, my swing, my best, but it sinks in the silence like I never get the guess. Yeah, no ticket cab, personal street to keep. No strangers typing words they're never gonna speak, but they're straight in the beat and it's slipping away like I feel like I never should have showed up today. Maybe it's magic or maybe it's math. Yeah, maybe it's a ghost I forgot to follow back. I'm out here performing for a room full of air and the silence is so heavy it feels like no one cares. Still wondering who's holding me down. Yeah, I'm still wondering who fucks with my sound. Still wondering who's gonna stick around, but I guess I'll never know till they put me in the ground. 0 likes, but I guess I'm still alive. Still shouting in the dark just to fucking feel the vibe. If the world wanna watch, then I guess I'll improvise. And I'm dancing with the shadows and they're always on my side. 0 likes, but I'm still in the frame. Yeah, you can lose it all, but you still got your name. Maybe it don't matter, but it makes it a waste of time. And it feels like the shit isn't really worth the dime. Yeah, I can't believe the number still doesn't wanna move. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I got something to prove. Surfing the web for dopamine hit, but the silence keeps stacking up bit by bit. Getting 0 likes feels just like a disease. Who knew it was so easy to be a people please? Yeah, why does she post when the whole world can see? 0 likes means 0 love and everyone agrees. Maybe it's magic or maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, who even knows who will play this fucking song? There's a little freedom in letting it go. I just don't know why it took me so long. 0 likes, but I'm still alive, and I'm shouting in the dark just to fucking feel the vibe. If the world wanna watch, then I guess I'll improvise, cause I'm dancing in the shadow just like they're on my side. 0 likes, but I'm still in the frame, and I can change my play if I can't change the game. Maybe I'm just wired different, y'all just the same, and I got 0 likes, but I got 0 shame. I've seen trends burn bright and fade tonight. Whole stars disappeared and they're out of the light. I'm still here building with my bare hands while they chasing the next click, and I'm making my stand. I borrowed no shine, no viral cheat, just honest words laid over this fucking beat. And if nobody's clapping when the curtain drops, I'll still have my truth, cause that's all I fucking got. One day maybe I'll scroll back through and find a little gold buried in the fucking blue, but if they don't, then I'll be just fine, cause I'm dancing in the shadows this whole goddamn time. Cause the flames are whispering and fades with the wind, but yearning something you carry to the end. So I keep writing all the world walk past, but 0 likes feeling like it still lasts. Yeah, 0 likes, but I'm still alive, cause I'm shouting in the dark just to fucking feel the vibe. If the world wanna watch, and I still improvise, cause I'm dancing in the shadows like they're on my side. 0 likes, but I'm
I fucked it up, man. Start it over. It sounds like your fault. It's not easy to like layer my voice. Hellcats for the bros, pulling off of the nose. Yeah, you mad, yeah, I know. Pulling off all the clothes. Real name, that's a no. You can call me Resto. Got a ring, still a go. Ring a bell, hell nice. White tan, Barbara Streisand. Random nights and neon lights. And she was Russian, lives in Thailand. It's exciting for one night. Nice, white tan, Barbara Streisand. Random nights and neon lights. And she was Russian, lives in Thailand. It's exciting.
shine so blinding. You can have all of my heart and my mind, and on the night after respect and never minding. No, you can't have my name, just call me Blizzy Blinding. Shorty say she rushing, but no rush to her timing. No resto, now we turning up Thailand. Now your girl's missing, you looking for a rest though. We got her at the hotel, getting undressed though. She feeling blessed though, you feel impressed though. It'll be over soon, it's just a diamond test, bro. It's that boy Blizzy, and I'm here to make a mess, yo.
Hellcats for the bros, pulling off, pulling hoes. Yeah, you mad, yeah, I know. Pulling off all the clothes. Real name, hell no. You can call me Resto. Got a ring, still a go. Ring a bell, hell no. I sell pipes and bar club stripes and random nights and neon lights. And she was Russian, lives in Thailand. It's exciting for one night. And Hellcats for the bros, pulling off, pulling hoes. Yeah, you mad, yeah, I know. Pulling off all the clubs. Real name, that's a no.
Yo, what it does, YouTubes, what it does. Salute to you guys and welcome in. My name is Blizzy Blind. I am your handsome, mustachioed host, and you are the most big bootiest, booty cake jumpingest, flapjack flappingest, sexiest viewer on all of YouTube. And if you didn't know, just a reminder, there's somebody out there that beats their chicken to your Facebook pictures. It's a 97% probability. In case you don't know, I know you don't want to hear, some of y'all might not want to hear that. Some of y'all might be flattered by that. I happen to be flattered by it because it's more than likely true about everybody. But salute to you guys. Welcome in. Hello to everybody. Hello, Jen, the beautiful, awesome, illustrious Jen. I've been wondering where you're at. How come you're not how come you've been MIA on my streams, Jen? I mean, it's not my business. I don't mean to be interrogating you like that, but just curious. I hope everything is okay with you. But salute to you also. Let me see, what was the name of that account? Hold on, let me get this comment off the screen. Okay, there we go. Don't butter up my Jen. What are you talking about? Jen is my homie way before yours. Well, you see, that's how I know that Jen doesn't watch, because of you. That's the reason why I said that shit that one time. But anyways, per 626, salute to you and welcome in. I just been busy. Okay, right on. Salute, Jen. Salute to you. Okay. Now, and I've really been enjoying the long, thoughtful, they help me, just so that you guys know, anybody that listens to it. And I still, people seem to pretty much be watching my stuff on replay. So I've been thinking about condensing it all into like videos, pre-made videos instead. We'll see if that happens. I'm not sure, but it does help me to it helps me, because otherwise I would be obsessing about some of these thoughts, man. And I know that that's not healthy. I know that's not normal or regular, but it is a part of my character. I just think about stuff too much. And we touched on some really interesting stuff the other day when we started the Ryan Upchurch conversation. And we're going to revisit some of that. But first, I want to hold on. Let me oh shoot. I was supposed to make something real quick before Lil Mabu, get off the Okay, well, salute. You do be listening. That's fucking hilarious though. That's hilarious. If y'all want to see the most bro, if y'all think my music is trash, yo, if y'all want to see like the most funniest shit y'all ever see, go look up that Lil Mabu guy. Lil Mabu. Like, first of all, Lil Ma and Lil Boo both sound like bitch rappers, or female rappers. So Lil Ma Boo
sounds crazy to me. I wish I caught that live. Yeah, it was wild, man. That shit was crazy. But yeah, I could roast that fool for days. Like I swear, I think I honestly could probably. I swear, I think like yeah, I could probably roast that fool for an hour straight. Y'all want me to do an hour on Lil Mabu, Lil Dexter's Labs Jewish cousin? That fool seriously looks like he played the sound of their baby crying. What? Did he really? You're talking about NLE played the song of Blueface's Baby Crying? That's crazy. That's crazy, yo. Hey, NLE has talent, but that fool's like a cloud chaser, man. But okay, before we get into like the topical, you gotta watch the video of Coley Locked In. You'll laugh at it. Okay, we'll do that later on. Coley Locked In. That's all I gotta look up. First, well, hold on. Let me get my phone. First, I want to talk about this. The other day, I never got to come back to the conversation, but I asked you guys. I said, "What do you think or how tangible, how real do you think energy is?" Now, I left it up in the air, up to you to decide that. But the reason I asked that is because energy is real, yo. Now, your voice. How real is your voice? It's real, right? Your voice is a real thing. You can't see it. You can't grab it. You can't touch it. But you can put it in a recording or something and play it again, so you know that it's a real thing. That makes it objectively a real thing. Now, I am proposing the idea that your energy works on the same type of basis for the simple reason of this. Have you ever been thinking, had somebody that you know, like let's just play with or talk about use the scenario of relationships. When you have a relationship and you love somebody and it's like a deeply loving situation and stuff, and I'm talking about like serious love, like actual love. And Penelope, just say your crazy shit. I gotta get this. This is the stuff I wanted to talk about out the way before we start devolving. And you just want my attention, is what it is. You want my attention, so you want me to fucking, but not right now. He dropped the full name. What are you talking about? Anyways, I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyways, okay, when, and I'm not gonna let Penelope divert anybody. I'm not gonna let anybody divert my energy right now. I'm focused. Now, your energy, man. When you lock in with somebody, when you have a connection with somebody, your energy for like it is affected. It is affected forever after that by theirs. So this is what I mean. Say me and Penelope meet each other now, or like me and Penelope start talking or whatever, or like meet. From that day on, I'm forever more blind that has met Penelope. So that's going to have an effect on me. Well, whatever position she takes in my life, whatever effect she has on my life, whatever effect she has on my emotions, on my whatever, that can vary in its degrees, but it's that's a thing that's like I would call it like an imprint, like an imprintation, or like yeah, like somebody's energy imprinting on one another. And every time that we communicate or connect with one another, that happens. Well, have you ever noticed that years can go by, years can go by, and you will be doing your daily stuff or running errands or something, and the thought of somebody will hit you, and it'll hit you out of nowhere. Somebody that has long been forgotten in your life, and you'll think of that person. And then later on, you'll get a message from them saying, "Hey, I just wanted to check on you," or something like that. And you don't ever, like, a lot of times we don't ever revisit these moments. Like, we don't ever, we figure, we just chalk it up to serendipity or coincidence or whatever, but you always think there's not an actual explanation for that. Well, there actually is, in my opinion. Our energy is a real thing. And the reason I am convinced of this, because I started this basically a thesis, you could say, when I was probably about 15 years old. I started thinking about this. And I didn't have all of the thoughts formed in my head. I didn't have all of the ways to qualify all of the information I'm talking about. But like, I started thinking about this concept. And I asked myself, because I was never a fan of like popular music. I've never been a fan of like mainstream stuff. And I said, like, you can see the change that music and TV is about to have on the world. And I said this to myself at about 15 years old. I said, you can see the effect that it's about to have. And you really could. Like, if you go back to the year 2001, you can see that the world is, or even like 99, from 1999, like, you can see, I could see in the horizon that there was going to be like a massive shift in the way that people were thinking and acting and stuff. And I asked myself, like, both, if if that's the case, like, how do I not be caught up in that? So, I mean, I think that's one of the ways that I protected my mentality and my brain, but I made sure that I took note of it every step of the way. And this is a thought that's consumed me at times, is the idea of how we affect one another with what we say, what we do, with the art that we create, with the content that we put out, the movies we watch, the songs we listen to. And it is your identity. It's like, I was over at NPC's Gabe. I was at his live stream and I heard him talking. I didn't get a chance to talk to him about it, but he said he was talking about Quentin Tarantino and how Tarantino said that, like, the millennials are influenced by Tarantino's movies and stuff. The thing is that they're not just influenced. You see, it helped develop our identity into what it is. Like, a lot of that stuff, we don't look back at like we watched it. We almost look back at like we lived it. Like, I remember the movie Road Trip, the movie Old School, the movie Grandma's Boy. Like, when those movies came out, me and my brothers were like doing certain things and stuff, and those movies almost kind of blend in to what we were doing. So it's crazy, but it's like, but that's just, but my point is this, is that when you are thinking about somebody, because going back to the two people that had loved each other at one time and then part ways, and then they think one thinks of the other, and then they end up getting a message or a call. I think that the reasoning for that is because the person felt that person thinking about them. Now, this is basically what everything that I am seeing, learning, everything that I have ever learned in my life, what it all seems to be adding up to is that life is thinking. Like that life happens in our mind. Now, I can never grasp what this means. Maybe you can. A lot of times people say, or like scientists say, your brain sees things upside down, or like your eyeballs see things upside down, and your brain flips them right side up. And then they say, color is really just your brain's interpretation of the light spectrum or whatever and all that stuff. And I can't even conceive of that. Like they say, the yellow banana is not actually yellow. And I'm telling you, science says this. Like when I say they, I'm talking about science says this. The accepted science says that a banana isn't actually yellow. That a leaf or a tree isn't actually green or brown. That's our brain's interpretation of what light shade that is, or a reflection of the light, whatever that atomic equation adds up to, with light refracted off of it. And then it's your brain's interpretation. Now, then we have the double slit experiment. Now, what they do is they take some type, I don't know if it's light waves or sound waves or something. And I'm not into this stuff. I'm not gonna go on and bore everybody to death with astrophysics, fairy tale bullshit. I don't buy into any of that stuff. So I'm not gonna sit here and like talk about shit that we don't want to talk about. No one wants to hear. But to boil it down, they shot a wave from one place from point A to point B, and there's two of them. Now, I don't know how they recorded it. I don't know how they measured it, but the first wave was not being observed by the human eye, and it acted a certain way. And then when the second one happened, it was being observed by the human. I don't remember exactly what all the details of the experiment are, but I know that what they say that this proves. I don't actually know. This is a microcosm at best. But Sandy Bollinger, welcome in. Salute to you, and thank you for joining the conversation. Now you say, if life is just a thought, then maybe the people we imprint on are the ones who teach us how to think in new directions. Very, very, yeah, that's a very real possibility. Maybe connection is just consciousness reaching out to understand itself through someone else. That's why it leaves such a deep mark. Dang, salute to Sandy Bollinger, man. That's what I am talking about, guys. You see, y'all want to get on my good side, man. Y'all want to make me happy. Join the conversation with some deep remarks like that, man. Thank you so much, Sandy, for joining the conversation. That is very provocative indeed. Well, I don't know who it is. Y'all play so much silly games, man. I don't know who any of these people are, but well, no, just a fan. That's crazy. But to say, but just just being a chatter is cool, man. That's perfectly cool. I don't know who that is. I don't know who any of y'all are, man. But these whether you could be my worst enemy, and these actually are extremely provocative thoughts, and I thank you for making them. That's what I like. I like to have engagement like that. Now again, she said, if life really is just a thought, then maybe the people that we imprint on are the ones who teach us how to think in new directions. Now that's exactly right, in my opinion. Every communication is everything, at all times, because the human brain doesn't stop learning. The human brain doesn't stop readjusting. So when you're in a communication with somebody, the one who's speaking is teaching at all times. And you can be teaching any number of things. You can be, people don't pass through our lives, they plant things, beliefs, wounds, clarity, courage, and sometimes we spend years discovering what they left behind. Very, very provocative thoughts. And this is the thing, though. Check it out. I actually, dang it. Okay, I almost exited. Okay. Okay, sorry. I accidentally kicked myself off the stream. Now listen up. Okay. The whole reason that I wanted to talk about this, and the reason I didn't want to be derailed is because with all of this stuff about the thinking and stuff, I've come to a pretty, hopefully, would make you feel better, but it does make me feel better, thought is being present and experiencing something is the really only joy in life. Now, the experience and which way you want to experience it is all subjective, and what is good and what is bad and stuff. What's a good experience versus a bad experience. But overall, you, even if you don't have a dollar to your name, even if you don't have all of the things that society is constantly telling you you don't need to have, even if you're overweight, and you are self-conscious about it. Even if you are ugly or if you look like Rocky Dennis on that movie Beaches, it doesn't matter. You experiencing things and enjoying yourself and making yourself happy and making other people happy is really like the only thing that is worth anything in this life. And you see, this is the piece of information that rich people that have become obsessed with wealth, this is the piece of information that they're lacking in their life. Because as a human being, you can only consume so many resources. Like a man can't drive 3 cars at a time. He can only drive 1 car at a time. A man can't eat all the food in the world. He can only eat as much food will fit in his stomach. Can't drink but as much drink that'll fit in his stomach. So these people that hoard resources are literally wasting their time because instead of experiencing things that can make them happy, that money's going to just do nothing for them at the end of their life. Now, they might get to buy time. They might get to live a lot longer because as poor people, we're poisoned and they're kept alive forever. But my point is that if you understand this, then you realize that you don't have to waste your time on trying to get rich. You don't have to waste your time on trying to make other people accept you. Because the thing is that God gave us, or the world, life, gave us a little group of people that have to accept, or not have to, because they don't have to, but most 9 times out of 10, they do accept you for what you are, for bad or good or whatever, because they're your family. So it's like you can still experience life and enjoy it. And the thing too, man, the beautiful thing about being a person that enjoys life is that you are enjoyable when you enjoy life. When you enjoy life, people enjoy spending time with you. Now, the part that circles back around to the thoughts thing, or like life being a thought, and I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I say that that's a oversimplification. I don't think that life is a thought, but I honestly don't know, because if it's a spectrum and on one end it's that life is purely physical and only happens in physical space, and then on the other end life is just a thought that occurs in your mind. I don't know like where on the spectrum it actually lands. I couldn't even guess. Now, the thing is though is we can all pretty much agree that a big part of it is your mind, right? Like a big part of life is how your mind interprets and digests and ingests information and stuff. Now, the reason why truth seekers, it used to be the truther community on YouTube and people like that, the reason why these people are consumed with truth is because a lot of times they think that the other people are being deceived and that they're not able to see that. And everybody thinks that they're able to see beyond the deception, right? And no matter what, from red pill to blue pill, from Democrat to Republican, from guy to girl, from everybody thinks, well, I'm able to see the most that can be seen, like I'm seeing as clearly as I can. But are you? Look, check this out. Okay, now, sorry, I had gotten kicked off for a second, but I'm back. Now, I want you guys to take a look at this picture, or at these two stars. And I want you to answer me, which one is bigger? One is bigger than the other. Which one is bigger? And I want you to, like, it can be hard to tell, but once you see it, you'll be able to see it clearly. You'll be able to see that the one of them is clearly different. Take your time, look at the whole thing and examine it really clearly, all that other good stuff. I want to give you a good minute to do that, to be able to see which one is bigger. And while you're doing that, I just want to remind you, if you are watching the stream, if you're watching me on replay, I ask you to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and all that other good stuff. It costs you nothing, and it is one way that you can help to promote your boy Blizzy. We drop bars over here. We drop knowledge. We get knowledge dropped on us. We do all kinds of stuff, but we always keep it a biscuit. Now, and I thank you guys for that. For anybody that does do that, that supports the channel, help support the channel. Or you can hit that Cash App and PayPal and help support me another way if you feel obliged. Now, getting back to these stars. Now, I don't know which one you think is bigger, or which one you answered is bigger in your mind, but the bottom line is they're identical. They're identical. Now, your brain probably actually saw one as bigger when I said it. When I told you that one was bigger than the other, even though initially you probably saw that they weren't identical. Saw that they were identical. And when I said that, though, your brain started, you see, because one of the things that our brain doesn't like is to feel wrong. It's a survival mechanism. You know, we want to be right. We want to, because, and at least according to what evolution says, like, we are wired against the feeling of being wrong, because wrong could have costed our life at another point in time. If you're wrong when you're a caveman and you don't think the saber-toothed tiger is out there, then sometimes your ass gonna get eaten by the saber-toothed tiger. Now, evolutionary scientists or whatever say that that's the reason why that exists. I don't know scientifically why, but I know that we don't, as human beings, like to be wrong. And therefore, whenever we're corrected, our brain immediately starts to try to make up the difference, like as if we had seen it all along. So when I say, look at these stars, are they the same or different? Your brain makes a correct observation by saying the same. But because I'm the person presenting the information, and I tell you, no, they're different, you take that as authority. So in your mind, it's like, and your brain, not wanting to be wrong, overcorrects and like starts actually making up to yourself qualities about this thing that are different so that you can feel like you're not in the wrong anymore. Now, this is I wanted to show you this to display the power of misinfluence, of misdirection. Because let's say that this was number one, that's a microcosm of the judgments we make on a daily basis about everything. Now we aren't always measuring what is different about two things, but we are always measuring things against our life experience. So we see something happening in politics, we're going to filter that through our life experience. And that's how that we gauge things. That is where our discernment comes from. Now, let's take it and blow up the scenario a little bit. And let's just say it's two people. Let's turn those stars into two people. And let's just make them politicians. So, two pictures of Trump, let's say. And you ask yourself, what's the difference between the two? And at first you tell yourself, well, they're the same. And then you say, no, they're different. And then you start looking for the differences. Well, the thing is that your brain, having accepted the authority of me telling you, no, they're different, one is bigger. If I leave you believing that, then that becomes a historically correct fact. So from then on, you're thinking that star was bigger. Now, what happens when you start applying this to all other things in society that you don't know the inner workings of? You see, because only the people that create something can tell you what it is comprised of. And that includes anything and everything. I mean, you can reverse engineer something, but that still isn't going to give you the same understanding. Now, this applies to politics. This applies to the business world. This applies to everything. So, like, we can look at politicians and what's going on, then and guess, but we still don't know. Now, Jen says, being prepared is not being scared. It also enables one to be able to help those around them. Exactly. That is exactly correct. That is 100% correct, Jen. Sandy says, interesting how the brain would rather protect the flawed belief than face the uncertainty of not knowing. Exactly. And this is the reason why, you see, guys, your boy Blizzy is not a dummy, yo. And I self-sabotage a lot because I am repulsed by the idea of, like, the way that people act when they get a lot of money, the way that people act when they get a lot of power, that shit makes me sick, man. I can't stand clout-driven people. So, like, I avoid it. I avoid those people, man. Those people seem to be, like, concentrated at the top of any given situation. But even social situations, that's really kind of why I like to be more about myself than anything. But I honestly do feel like as if the world is, and it's not just me that feels like this. There's a lot of people that feel like this, but only some people are able to discuss it for some reason. But it seems like the world is on the precipice of like a fundamental change that's going to change like all of everything moving forward. Now, people always, every time that like get into a deep conversation with somebody about being present, about being more accountable for your own happiness. It always, and it might, sometimes I bring it up, sometimes they do, but it always gets to the point to where we start talking about time. And I have been irresponsible with time in my life in many ways, but at the same time, I have also had to regain control of that in my life, because I would have, and if I hadn't taken control of that, I would have ended my life being somebody just let time get away from me, and I wasted all my time with girls and drugs and fast times and stupid shit. Now, luckily, I have regained control of my own time at this point, and God only knows how long I will be blessed with, but I consider every day a blessing. Now, the time I want to try and like, we're going to take a big step away from that. Like, let's put a pin in that conversation, because I want to talk about this, about something like on a completely different note. I want to talk about time travel. Now, and not in the way that you might think. Hearing that, you might think one way. If you think time travel is real, it's not. Period. Like, it's just not, man. There is no past you. There is no future you. There is only you. You can make future you better, and you can think the hypothetical past you if you do that. But there is no time travel, yo. There is no opportunity that you will ever be able to have back once you've squandered it. Now, will you be able to redevelop or be blessed with maybe other opportunities? Possibly, most likely, if you keep living, but there is no such thing as time travel. And we have to grasp these dots that are romanticizations of unaccountability or unaccountable behavior or whatever. Like, you're not going, too many people live with the idea, everything is a double-edged sword, man. Everything in life is a double-edged sword. And you hear people say, well, I want to be prepared, and I want to make sure that I have everything prepared. And that's a very important part of life, man. Like, if you're going to have kids, you damn sure right want to be prepared. But you see, those things sometimes are their own preparation. Like, it is built into us how to be parents and stuff, man. And a lot of times, like, when I think about the parenthood concept specifically, applying it to myself, I didn't want to have a kid because I wasn't ready. And then now I'm almost 40 years old. I'll be 40 years old next year. And I look back and I think, well, fuck, of course I was never ready. I never needed to be. But if I would have just went ahead and had a kid, if I would have just went ahead and started having kids, then I think that maybe it would have been like it would have been something that insists upon itself. Right? And I don't know, man. I'm not preaching to nobody. I don't know any answers to anything, man. All I know is that in my life, I know how to smile, and I am happy, and I love the people in my life, and I love life, period. Like, there have been very short spans, very very, very small portions of my life where I didn't love it and I wasn't so happy. But uh, honestly, not very many, man. I love my life. But I always want to find the answer to like what's most pragmatic too. What is, because I know that I'm happy in spite of my life being pretty shitty. Now, I can see that objectively. I know that. I realize that. But I still choose to be happy. Now, I still would like to know the way to optimize life, at least philosophically. And I feel like I feel like if I would have grasped certain, yeah, that's right. Kids can save people's life. And I feel like my life would have been a lot, I say this, man. No matter what, and this is honestly like a big statement, a hard statement to make even. No matter what I go on to do in my life, no matter if I was to change the world, no matter if I was to save the world, no matter what, I wish that I had went. Or I'll just put it like this: no matter what I end up doing, I would rather have started a family when I was young and lived a family life when I was young, though. So like, and I've been thinking about starting a family, at least having a kid, and I probably will be entering uh that whole scenario within the next year or two. But I mean, to be able to do it in your youth is a gift, man. One that I will never be able to experience. And it doesn't, like I said, no matter what I go on to accomplish with my life, no matter what happens, like, and I just say that to say, man, that's a testament to how important it is, because when I was younger, I was berated constantly, and I was in uh, groups of intellectuals and sophisticates. Like all of the people that said this were supposedly the most intelligent people in a society, but I was constantly told how we don't need to have kids, how we shouldn't drag kids down. The world has enough fucked up kids. How if you're not 100% dude, have kids. It does not matter if you're fucking dirt poor, man. If you're any type of a decent human being, then you'll fix that shit. Like all of those people were fucking stupid, man. And I wish I could. I wish that's to be real. Just to be real, to be blunt about it. That's the one and only thing in my life that I wish that I could change. That's the one, but that's a big one though, because my life would be completely different. Like I can't even like to have a little me in any way, even if they weren't anything like me. Like my life would be completely different. But all these people, man, all these people all over the place, man. I mean, look, there's like so many, it's so pervasive that there's a fucking kids shortage. Like like we're not populating the world, and like so when when the baby boomers and shit were happening, there was too many kids, too many overpopulation, and blah 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 blah. So that people started preaching this rhetoric and bullshit, and now it's gone. It was so effective that we're not producing enough kids to replace ourselves generationally. We're only producing 1.5 children for every 2 adults. What's up, Aqua? Welcome in. Thank you for joining the conversation. You said having my kids changed my outlook on life. Salute to that. I feel like that's one of the most rewarding things about having kids. You know, 3, salute to that. God bless you and your 3 babies, man. My sister, she calls me her little big brother or big little brother or whatever. She's my baby sister, somebody I've grown up protecting my entire life, man. And she is more mature and responsible than I ever could be in my whole fucking life because she had her babies. And so many people talk about how poor people shouldn't have kids, man. Fuck those people. Fuck those people. Anybody that says that poor people shouldn't have kids, man, it's not none of their business. Obviously, they're rich enough to be passing judgment on poor people, so they should fuck off and live their rich people life. But tons of people have fulfilling, beautiful, loving families, relationships, lives, and aren't rich. Man, I tell you what, one of the reasons, or just like to make a small comment on that, in Mexico, this is the way that a Mexican in Nuevo León, Monterrey, Mexico. It's a big mountain of a town, man, and people live up in the mountain and stuff. Now, the course of a day, you have to wake up at 5:00 a.m. And I'm just saying, like a boy that's in his teens, a teenager, let's say, wake up at 5 a.m. Boom, 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 knock on the door. Hey, blind, get your ass up. You gotta go get beans and rice, and if we can afford it, a meat or something, and some eggs to cook for breakfast. If we have the money. If not, if we don't have hardly any money, it's just beans and rice. Boom, you walk like 3-5 miles down the mountain to go get the food. You get the food. Now you're walking 3 to 5 miles back up the mountain, and you're doing it happily with pep in your step, because you know by the time you get home, there's going to be some tortillas already made. You can grab one, put some butter on it or something, eat a tortilla. You know you're about to get breakfast cooked for you, about to get your day started. Now you walk back up the mountain, give them the groceries, and they start making you breakfast. Now you go take a shower with basically a water hose. It's not even a water hose. It's just a hose that comes out of the wall. It's like a pipe, like a water pipe. You go take a shower. The whole little village shares this shower, and it has a little like thing stand, like a divider where people can't see you, but only like from your neck to your shins. You take a shower happily. I remind you. Mind you, or I remind you. But anyways, you take a shower, you get your clothes, you go get dressed, you eat your breakfast, and then you go seek out either employment or education. You go seek it out because you want to better your life, because you have to do something to make your family better. Now, you do this not even being able to afford a drink, and they're only a quarter. Not being able to afford lunch or whatever. Now, the thing is, my point is this, is that you do this and you think, as an American, if an American had to do all this, that'd be like one of the worst days of their life. They would hate every second of it. They would be bitter. They would be slamming doors when they got home. They would be so upset. so bothered. So how are these people some of the most happiest people that exist on earth, yo? It's because they understand that the happiness does not come from anything material, yo. Tell me, other than food, man. And this is the reason, this is like my whole thing, man, about at least what I fully like accept is that other than like food and of course like there are times when you want to look nice. Like my baby, my sweetheart, my niece will be having a quinceañera and I will be fully dressed like like suit, it's like fucking fancy shit. I don't even know yet. I don't even know yet. We will see when the time comes. But like there are times when you want something nice and you want to look nice or something like that. And there are times when those things serve their purpose. But other than like food and shelter and the small things that you need, man, why focus your life on shit that makes no actual difference to you? Aqua says you learn to appreciate everything in life. Yeah, because you have nothing to appreciate. Because you have nothing to appreciate something. Because you have to have nothing to appreciate something. Yeah, or else, when you have nothing, you can learn that you don't have to have something to have appreciation. Like there's a lot. See, you see, that's the thing is that we take life for granted. Like that's what I see. Is that like, bro, we should be appreciative just to be alive. Shit, I know a ton of people that don't even have that. And I just the only reason why I wanted to show you the star thing too, man, is to say that protect your mind, guys. Protect your mind, man. This internet shit is all fun and cool, and it's easy to get consumed with it. But this shit is basically you. If y'all don't know what an ARG is, look up what an ARG is because it's so hard for me to explain this. But like basically, coming to the internet is just like playing a video game with your life. Like you're just stepping into a make-believe world, and it's okay to accept it as a make-believe world. Like you can you can give it what they call suspension of disbelief, but don't give it belief. Don't believe in the things that you in things that happen online. And that's we're just the thing that okay, the reason why I named the stream what I named it, what don't kill you makes you stronger, is like that's one of the things too. Like you see, we're taught everything the wrong way, in my opinion. In my opinion, we're taught all of the things that is going to kill a bunch of us and make the remaining people stupid. Now, that saying is like the worst saying ever. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, what about cancer? What about a stroke? What about a clogged artery? What about broken vertebrae? What about becoming blind? What about becoming deaf? What about losing one of your limbs? What about getting your foot cut off or your hand cut off? Like objectively, all of those you see, like that might sound like I named a lot, but I could go on for an hour. Almost nothing that almost kills you, almost nothing that almost kills you makes you stronger. It all makes you weaker. So you should protect yourself. So you should do And you see, that's something that I'm barely learning because I'm my own biggest victim. I am my own biggest enemy. I have done more damage to me than the world ever could. And somehow I am still alive and around and still thinking or whatever. Aqua says, it's nice to visit, just don't get too comfortable. Reality is much more rewarding. That is the whole point right there. Thank you so much for saying that, Aqua. Reality is beautiful, guys. And I mean, I'm not just telling all this stuff to y'all. I'm saying it to myself too, because like today, a girl that I used to talk to, like not serious or anything, but like just a homie kinda now, she hit me up and I went by her house and we talked for a while. And when I was driving home, I thought, I like I don't this internet shit is fun now, like right now while I'm doing it, but like this shit isn't who I am. This shit doesn't make me. This shit doesn't have any effect on me really. Like it doesn't really honestly like I had been consumed with had been consumed with it for a while, but like life would just be just as cool for me if the internet cut off, man. Like, and I hope that most of you guys can say the same thing. Aqua says, just do your best to enrich your life as much as you can, not financially. Appreciate everything and be happy. Yeah, that's exactly what I feel too. And the thing is that I promise you guys, you will never regret deciding to be happy. That's the beautiful thing about it. A lot of times, I've had exes that once they got mad, they would not allow themselves. They wouldn't allow themselves, even if they wanted to be happy. They insisted on being upset. Now, if you just give in to like letting it go, being happy, you'll never regret that. And I'm not saying to let people get away with things, because you should always handle business right then and there. The thing is, though, is that don't put yourself through shit that you don't have to. So it's like, okay, your guy punches you in the face and you're mad about it. And then he's like trying to cheer you up. And it's like, should I be happy? Well, the thing is that like you should get rid of the fucking guy. Like, don't even worry about the question of whether or not you should let it go. You should let him go. So like, don't avoid the accountability for that shit. Get rid of him. Because if you're holding on to him but insisting on being mad, that's not good for you neither. That's just coping. That's just being toxic your damn self. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really, and it's, golly, man, it has been such a long process. It has been such a long process, but I'm so grateful for every step of it, of learning to like see all this stuff for myself. But like, I'm finally getting a grip on a lot of this stuff to where I'm seeing it, I see the light at the opening of the forest or whatever, however they say. I don't know if that's a analogy or whatever, but thank you so much, guys. 5 viewers, man. This is the most viewers I've had in like a week. So I want to stick around and entertain you guys, man. I thank you for each and every one of you. Oh, if Penelope, if you're still here and you want me to listen to a song or whatever, I will. I just wanted to get through all of that. Those thoughts were on my mind and I wanted to discuss them in a serious way. But if you want to have fun and goof around and you want me to simp for you and stuff, then I don't mind if you want to hop back in the chat. If not, though, I'm gonna thank you so much for all the people that joined me, man. Everybody that came by, everybody that said hi, everybody that watches this on replay. The music stuff is always going. Like, that's not something that's on and off for me. Like, I'm always making music. I mean, I don't know when some more will be made or whatever, but we'll see. I am hungry. I'm hungry. If you want to buy me dinner, my Cash App, my PayPal are on the screen. You should do that. Have you ever bought Blizzy dinner? Ask yourself. Oh, there you are. What song did you want me to listen to, Penelope? Hello. Hey, and as I see more people are coming in, it's probably because we have the one and only illustrious big booty cake girl, Penelope. Having children is the biggest blessing on this earth. Being a mother is. Salute to that. Salute to that. You see, man, another testimony for you guys, man, that what I'm saying isn't cap. I'm telling y'all, man, like, why are you doing your hair? What are you doing your hair for? So you can go crocheting? Yeah, that's what my mom says, Jen. My mom loves being a grandparent for sure. It's awful, but watch it. What is it called? Locked In by Coley. You know I'm gonna roast it, right? If it's trash, I gotta call a biscuit a biscuit. Cause I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Does it go like that? Hey, where's my dog at, man? You know what? We're gonna listen to Cake Mix's song too, just cause I don't know where that fool's been. Locked In by Kulo. By Kulo-E. Let's see.
As a student at Crash, included in the cost of tuition,
Shut
you will
your
receive a laptop
damn
recording package, which is your MacBook Pro. Holy smokes, Raya!
Oh God. I don't even know what's about to happen, but I know that fool said, "Holy smokes, Mariah," like a fucking anime nerd. Oh dang. I don't even know if I ought to do this.
We've been working, saving, spending, hustling. Someone broke said so. Someone broke said so. Someone broke said so. We've been working, saving, spending, hustling. Someone broke said so. Someone broke said so.
What?
Someone broke said so. I had to quit my job. They on some fucking haters. Won't put no 2 weeks in, bitch. See you later. I could do it on my own. I'm a masturbator. You not putting hard shit out. Constipator. Getting dim a dome while your girl getting dug out. Put my tongue so deep it came.
Penelope, go to sleep, dude. Go to bed, dude. Go to sleep, man. Yeah, we're not doing that. Go to sleep before I fucking ban you, dude. What the this shit is garbage, yo. What the fuck is this? He said, I do it on my own. I'm a masturbator. I took a hard shit because I'm constipated. What the fuck are you listening to? Let's hear this again.
Some process, we been working, saving, spending, hustling. Some process, some process, some process. I had to quit my job, they all some fucking haters. Won't put no 2 weeks in, bitch, see you later. I could do it on my own, I'm a masturbator. You not putting hard shit out. Constipator, dim a dome while your girl getting dug out. Put my tongue so deep it came out that girl mouth. Blur face in a sex tape, no free clout. She a big fan, like it's
Oh shit, my bad. That's fucking funny, yo. I can't even front. That's fucking funny. He said I blurred her face in our sex tape. That bitch ain't getting no free clout. That's funny, yo.
it's okay, far so hard. It's like I'm hard shit out. Constipator, dim a dome while your girl getting dug out. Put my tongue so deep it came out that girl mouth. Blur face in a sex tape, no free clout. Like it's hot in the house, okay, far so hard. It's like I'm in prison, trying to find a Lois with a fat ass, Peter Griffin. She pro with the balls like she playing for the Pistons. My girl got a special talent, she don't listen. We been working, spending, hustling. What's on process? Some process, some process. We been working, saving, spending, hustling. What's on process? Some process, some process. Hey, E.T. my phoner. Finger up, my brother. Ooh, no fiber, you a floater. Every time I see my girl, I get a boner. Hey, I'm at your door giving ding dong. See me in New York, start talk on that bing bong. Everybody climbing to the top on my King Kong gray poop.
Hold up.
Fiber, you a floater. Every time I see my girl, I get a boner. Hey, I'm at your door giving ding dong. See me in New York, start talk on that bing bong. Everybody.
Is he talking about like Chinatown in New York or what? What does that mean?
Climbing to the top of my King Kong gray poop, pound on this beat like it's Bijan. If it's stuck when it's up, then I beat it up. Go ahead, tell me then I interrupt, bro. Put a mortgage on a car, I can't make it up. 2 a.m. Why you playing games? You ain't doing enough, big baller.
You said 2 a.m. Why you playing games? I ain't doing enough. That's funny. These guys are pretty fucking funny. With Mylan. Hey, you see, this is your little crush, Lil Mabu, or what is Lil Mabu. This is like the cool version of him.
Playing games, you ain't doing enough, big baller. On the bench, you can't talk, bro. Mama almost took me out the womb, but I swayed row. Try to count me out.
Oh, dang, that's crazy. Damn, that fool said mama almost took me out the womb, but I swayed Roe, like Roe v. Wade for like the abortion shit. That's fucking crazy.
Info, double back on them 2 times, they will say more. Working, saving, spending.
Wow.
Some process. We been working, saving, spending, hustling. Some process. Some process. Some process.
See, I would see. That's the type of music that I think I would like. I would murder that shit. Especially like taking the time to write bars, because like doing it off the dome is one thing, but when you can write the bars, you can like layer in so many fucking jokes, man. I want to hear it one more time.
We've been working, saving, spending, hustling. Some process, some process, some process. We've been working, saving, spending, hustling. Some process, some process, some process. I had to quit my job, they all some fucking haters. Won't put no 2 weeks in, bitch, see you later. I could do it on my own, I'm a masturbator. You not putting hard shit out, constipator. Getting dim a dome while your girl getting dug out. Put my tongue so deep it came out that girl mouth. Blur face in a sex tape, no free clout. He a big fan, like it's hot in the house. Okay, far so hard. It's like I'm in prison, trying to find a Lois with a fat ass, Peter Griffin. She pro with the balls like she playing for the Pistons. My girl got a special talent, she don't listen. Working,
Special talent. That's every female.
Process some process some. We've been working, saving, spending, hustling. What some process some? What some process some process some. Hey, E.T. my phoner. Finger up, my brother. Ooh, no fiber, you a floater. Every time I see my girl, I get a boner. Hey, I'm at your door giving ding dong. See me in New York, stop talking.
I'm at your door giving ding dong. Fucking stupid.
Like it's Dijon. If it's
Okay, freestyle called what? Make it hot. Let's see. What was his name? What was the name, probably? Yeah, I mean, it's goofy as hell. His name's not Missy Elliott, is it? Oh, Coley. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, it's not a freestyle.
Open your first checking account and we'll spot you up to $200. Your treasure awaits. Yar.
Steven, this credit improvement accessory by Credit Karma is stunning.
oh yeah, it's an elegant.
Oh, shit.
All about my bread, bitch. I get that shit the hockey way. Making love to fertile women. I know that they ovulate. It's a real big world. Might as well go ahead and populate.
See, you see, that I don't know. It's not a freestyle. It's not a freestyle. It's a music video set up meant to look like a freestyle, but it's both of them going back and forth on bars. And I always am very suspicious, yo, because either both these fools have to be insanely talented or it's pre-written or like pre-practiced. So let's move forward with that in mind.
Dixon up these chicks if they don't open up. All about my bread, bitch. I get that shit the hockey way. Making love to fertile women. I know that they ovulate. It's a real big world. Might as well go ahead and populate it. Dixon off these chicks if they don't open up the water gate. It was kind of hairy. Eat the kitty. That's the Garfield. Spin around the block. Yeah, I can see you doing cartwheels. You can never catch me sipping, baby. I'm not a banana peel. She told me I'm awkward because I told her ladle. Way them legs shaking. Could have sworn she wearing roller skates. That shit wasn't fast enough. Switching for some rollerblades. She calling me daddy, but I checked and it's not Father's Day. Damn, she literally going down like the economy.
They are funny. I can't even lie. That boy said, damn, she illiterate, going down like the economy.
Well, baby, I need me some booty food. Kick it from the back, bitch. I'm just doing booty food. Vitamin D gave that girl yabba dabba doo. Wanted me to role play as a cop. Will.
These fools are some fucking nerds.
Toilet paper on her feet. She got some tippy toes. Bought that on some Louboutins. You bought her some. What are those? Pointing all these fingers at me. Any, mini, mighty, mo. If she holla at me, I'ma catch a cougar by the toe. All the homies in the stew. It's a dog run. A Venmo request, baby. I thought this ain't cost none.
He said a Venmo request.
Got none. You pulled up in a Ferrari, I'll still fuck her in a death zone. Report me to the IRS. She a FedEx. Louisiana Latin pussy, I be eating Tex-Mex. I enjoy head, man. I think it's the best sex. We got food at home, girl. I'm trying to make this check stretch. Try to make a movie in the stew like I'm Miyazaki. Dirty talking bad girl, you my little walkie-talkie. Association girl, I'm my chicken, she my teriyaki. We go independent.
Oh shit! He said dirty Asian. See, that's what I mean. Like this, I bet you there's so many hidden jokes in this shit. He said, dirty talking Asian girl, you're my little walkie-talkie. Damn.
We got food at home, girl. I'm trying to make this check stretch. Try to make a movie in the stew like I'm Miyazaki. Dirty talking bad girl, you my little walkie-talkie. Association girl, I'm my chicken, she my teriyaki. We go independent, girl. They don't got no omakase. Baby, can you make it hot? 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 Baby, can you make it hot?
Why is this thing still stated to have like come on, stupid asses, play the rest of the song or I'm over here waiting for nothing. Okay, check it out. Let's before I go, I want to listen to the best, in my opinion, man. Well, not the best. He's my favorite though. My favorite freestyler of all time. The most clever dude in the world off the dome. Hold on. What did you say? Oh shit! How do I take that down? Okay, I got him some popularity though. He did the little car drive karaoke thing. I don't know what that means. That's how I found him. Coley X Cattle. I don't know what that means either. Here we go.
Turn that beat up, your headphones. Get your headphones. Okay, turn it up. Turn it up on cue.
I love this fool.
Okay, you're not gonna get serious. There we go.
Lil old dick and I'm back in this bitch. I know y'all know when I rap what it is. All facts don't fib. Got a gang full of hits. In touch with the kids like a pedo. I'm a jam like Shaq. I'm a bang when I wish. Up in this bitch like a fetus. Ain't no timelines when you timeless. Hold up, MJ 96. Meaning I'm back on my bullshit. You know I come hard like a full dick. Suburban and white. Stay with the bread like some Cool Whip though. Look how it spread, Cool Whip flow. I can make them right with an IG live. My girl got bombs on a by jihad, and between her legs is looking right, hypotenuse. Bring it all down. Hold up, sway, let me bring it all down. Been out here, citizenship. Look at how I got everybody tuned in right now. They'll probably watch this for an hour. Tracy, I brought you flowers. Gas out the ass like flatulence. I was slept on like mattresses. I got my hair right aspirin. I'm cashing in. I'm not about to hold a paper and display it like a thumbtack. No touchback. They about to run his back. And if you ever met me, you root for me sharp shit. Come on, I'm a dome, I'm a unicorn. Part of my breath. Only Perkins said I fuck with his breast. Elevator kiss and hose at the wrist. Freaky Friday I get in, I'm like Chris. Wait, swing, pass me the rock. Get it, post, jab, up fake. Jumping in them, 2 shots at the line.
Stupid ass.
Like a mine. Model beggar might cut on a dime. Glow in the dark. See me anytime. Used to put the Xbox controller on my dick and let it vibrate. How I jerked off as a child. Came a long way. Now I'm like, hey, girl, you, me, fuck, and the shit work. Hey, her brother looking at me like, hey, fuck her, bro. Sway, her brother looking at me like, hey, fuck her, bro. I'm like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. These hooks got me scoring. See me coming from afar. Rapping in France. I never need an advance. I'm switching it up like I'm trans. Although I'm the Trojan man, I'm eating the pussy like cervical cancer.
Oh shit.
But shit, if my GPS got to sleep in my sedan, I can't do the Schmurda dance. I get caught up looking awkward.
That's a part for you.
Sometimes I'll catch it for a minute. OJ with it, y'all wonder how I did it. My mom hit me once, she like it in Sue, but I'll stomp y'all out like a dummy.
Oh, wow.
All the shoe brands wanted me to sign. I remember they thought I was Lonely Island. There will not be another like me. I could go viral if I put out a snippet. I'm sick like a coda, you really could get it. I'll always be playing just like I'm embedded. I got a leg up like Ottoman's doll. My television show is coming, but that is irrelevant. Right now I'm rapping like presents get. How did I get here? I got big, rapping like Diddy. I'm prevalent. Hold on, let me find the melody. All my fans are getting mad at me. They just want to hear me spazzing now, but I just had to put a couple smashes out. How is this shit a pop star? Rap name is a dick joke. How did he make it that far? Good pussy at the crib like a house cat. They're waiting on my buzz like the Outback. In and out with the bag like I make tea. When I do shopping spree, eyebrows long like AD. Girls get wet like Navy. Pull up like I'm Stephen Shoe Cream. Players in the NBA text me. If I want a Diet Coke, someone brings me Diet Coke. All my live shows nuts like I expose testicles. Hold up, wait, let me ad-lib my shit. Oh yeah. Look at my penmanship. I'm a Carl's Jr. model, for real. Just on the side like soccer moms. I could have sold you stocking bonds. Have it so fast like Ramadan. The Autobahn, the Shaman running down the bomb from Carson's arm. I'm off the farm, I'm on the court. The Jumbotron is on the board. They playing my song. LeBron is nodding. Am I James Worthy? Look at my bars. I'm made up like Bernie. Oh, we having fun. Girls see me and start blushing just because I'm around. I used to always get a boner at my physical sway. If this is cultural appropriation, what can I say? What would you have me do? You know I gotta rap. But the times now are scary. Hold up, wait, take a step back, Dave. Think about the shit. Internet is a permanent place. This is gonna live forever. Breathe, analyze, think about everything. I'm such an idiot. I used to cover R. Kelly songs at my shows without even knowing it was problematic. I feel the pressure, under more scrutiny. What I do, act more Jewishly.
Oh, shit.
My eulogy. Am I living like I need to get a job or living like I need a bodyguard? I play tennis with Leonardo. How y'all train on track like cargo? I go dumb, don't dumb it up. Don't fuck on planes when I'm coming up. Add up my views to sum it up. I was just on Sports Center, done it up. I think this is good, I've done enough. My haters look mad like son of a. Now let me go and finish on my album, Jesse Smollett. You know I'm gonna fuck it up.
Man, and you know what? People that don't, just my closing thought is that's amazing talent, yo. Like if you, cause in your brain, in your head, like your words flow so effortlessly. So like you might think that that's easy, but do it with your voice and it's a whole different set of muscles and a whole different thing. Like that's, I promise you, the reason that dude can do that is because he thinks in rhyme. I guarantee you, like that dude, even his thoughts are like in bars. But that's like the hits. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of work and practice to get to that point to where you're like that. But salute to Lil Dicky. Salute to that other guy, Leakley, or what was his name? Coley. Let me see. I can't find it. But yeah, salute to all these guys, man. Salute to you guys in the chat. Salute to me. Salute to that boy Jesus. And salute to y'all. But other than that, guys, I'm going to call it a night. We had a solid hour and a half stream. I hope you guys are blessed. Stay blessed up. Stay happy. Stay friendly. And stay disease-free. Hopefully. But salute. I love you guys. Remember, there's your side, there's her side, and there's the blind side. Blind side news. Y'all be good. I'm out. Peace.